Okay.
Can you give me your first and last name? Can you spell it?
Yeah, it's Rico. Ricozara. Rico Zara.
And can we get a little time and
Okay, so I was about to visit my relatives, and then when I got into the elevator, the alarm started to ring on. So I was in the third floor walking back to obviously my relatives' unit, and then there I saw actually the smoke. So each hallway had a door, and each hallway the smoke started to get thicker and thicker. It just so happens that the last hallway I was in, that's where the hallway got absolutely thicker, and that's just happens to be where that basically the action was, or where the fire was. But it was actually above. But either way, it was actually full of smoke. And then once I got in, I told my cousin, hey, there's some smoking around there, because I thought it was somebody cooking. 'Cause you never know. And then so suddenly, nope, it was smoke. So we got out of there, and I obviously exited out. And upstairs, we saw this smoke, and it was getting blacker and blacker.
So you evacuated your friends or family or who?
Yeah, relatives, basically. And then we saw some people actually screaming, hey, where's the fire, where's the fire? And we saw people in the hallway also getting out, asking, hey, where's the fire? And I told them back that way.
It must have been seemed chaotic.
Actually, yeah. When I got out, everybody didn't know what was going on. Even the manager, hey, where's the fire, where's the fire? And then obviously we pointed at him, and we saw her actually running, really act like it was running for her life. But actually found out that she was actually trying to shut off the electrical system.
The fire department is confirming to us that there is a fatality.
Now that I do not know, but I do know that there was somebody stuck inside. Now I don't know if they got out or you.
The fire department is confirming.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, then yeah.
What do you make of that?
It's hard. It's hard. I mean, at any moment, anything can happen. We thought that there was nobody in there, because if that smoke was really that thick, you would think they got out. Even when you're sleeping, I mean, at least you would know, hey, oh my God, there's a smoke around here.
But you're hearing that, or you told me that you heard that someone said that there's someone trapped in there. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, actually, when I actually let my relative's unit, close the door, I do know somebody was screaming. Now that I do not know if it was in the same level as us, because from what I know, is in the fourth floor where the fire was. Now I don't know if somebody was stuck inside.
And you don't happen to know this person who lived in that?
No, I do not.
What is your relatives making of all this?
Well, we're all shell-shocked. I mean, we're all feeling the same way. I mean, imagine if it was one of us. Heck, imagine if I didn't tell them, hey, there was fire when I got in. I mean, we'd still be stuck inside. And maybe the blaze could have spread so quickly that we might not get out. Heck, if the fire was, if the smoke was that thick in the hallway, we might not even get out either because of the smoke, inhaling that smoke.
Unfortunately, you guys didn't get out.
Of course.
You just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it's just one of those right place at the right time, because like I said, once I got in the elevator, the fire alarm went on. And then I thought it was just like, maybe one of those testing, but nope. As I got into the hallway again, the smoke was getting thicker and thicker and thicker. It's like one of those movies where what's going on here? Like you don't really know until you're in that position.
It's absolutely scary.
Of course.
Sure.
Yeah, it's David Marcillo. It's Marcillo.
And you live in this building?
I do. I live in the building right next door.
Walk me through,
I mean, honestly, I just came home like maybe 15 minutes ago, and I saw all these, fire cars and cop cars, and just didn't know what was going on. Tried to park in my parking spot and was told I couldn't even come in there. They told me to turn around and just go park anywhere else, and at first, you know, the police officer was just kind of making hand signals, and I couldn't hear what she was saying, so I tried to get a little closer to ask her and be like, I'm not just trying to drive through, I live here, like, I just want to go home, you know? And so she was like, well, you know, you can't right now, the garage is closed, you gotta just go park back there somewhere. So, you know, we just went parked back there, walked up, and then, you know, kept coming over here, talked to our landlord, and she let us know what was going on. Apparently, like, one of the apartments was on fire, and they had to shut everything down.
Now we're also hearing there's
I heard that as well, yeah. I mean, it's not the best feeling. It's not someone I knew, but it's still a neighbor. It's still somebody that lived like a couple 100 feet away from me, so, you know, it's not the most comfortable feeling.
knowing there was a fire at this place, when you heard there was a fire there,
Just, you know, honestly worried about my dogs, and I wasn't home, we weren't home, so, like, what would have happened if it had been in our actual building? Like, it was apparently the apartment that would have been, like, 2 doors down from ours if it had been, you know, the opposite building, so. They were, yeah, because I had just gotten home from work, and I picked up my girlfriend from work as well, and so we hadn't been here for several hours.
And the firefighters allowed you to go inside?
To our building, that was fine, because, you know, we were allowed to go in, not the parking lot for some reason, but the building was accessible, so we were able to go in and, yeah, grab them and bring them out.
This seems like a very large apartment.
Yeah, it is. It's 3 main buildings, but then the first building has like an extra half building on it, and, you know, they're all different sizes too, so it's, I mean, I wouldn't want to make up a number, but it's a lot of units, and it's a lot of people that live here.